Hello, this is Daddy Star Trek again, and I have a new story to read to you today called The Girl Who Made the Stars. It was written by Brandon Schultz. Pretty cool star base there. One night on the Taurus 4 Deep Space Outpost, Michael was having a terrible nightmare. She tossed and turned beneath a small holographic nightlight that hung above her bed until, "Dad!" Michael cried out. Michael's dad rushed into her room. "Computer illuminate," he said, turning on all the lights. "It was so scary," Michael said. "Sometimes I feel like it's just you, me, and Mommy out here in the middle of all this nothing. And the nothing is going to eat us. I hate being scared. Can I just sleep with all the lights on?" "Sure, you could do that," he said. "But what if I told you that a girl about your age, with one single tiny light, changed the entire universe forever? Do you want to hear the story of the girl who made the stars?" Michael didn't believe one girl could do that, but she did want to hear the story. She hugged her stuffed tardigrade tight and said, "Yes." 1,000 centuries ago in Africa," Michael's dad began, "the first people celebrated the sun. Their days were filled with light. It was under that bright sky that they farmed, hunted, and played in their village. But back then, there were no stars in the night sky. So when the dark came, it made them afraid. They called their fear the night beast. To keep safe from the night beast, no one was allowed to travel at night. The far mountain, located just outside their valley, was the farthest anyone had ever gone before darkness would come and they'd have to hurry home. Year after year, season after season, the first people planted and replanted their crops in the same soil over and over and over again. After a while, it became harder and harder to grow vegetables and fruit. Without fresh crops to harvest, there would soon be nothing to eat. The villagers gathered to find a solution to their problem. One girl had an idea. "We could go beyond the far mountain," she said, "and seek out new land to farm." "That would take longer than a day," replied the village elder, "and being away from the village at night will anger the night beast." "But," she said. "Girl," shouted the elder, "go play." The girl did not like being dismissed. "Go play," she thought. "How can I play when the village is in trouble? Shouldn't someone at least try to do something to help?" The girl felt something light up inside her. She knew what she had to do, and she was joined by a friend. Later that night, after everyone was tucked safely in their beds, the girl stepped outside. She took a deep breath, lifted her chin to the sky, and set out to find and face the night beast. But darkness and fear found her as soon as she approached the far mountain. She could hear the night beast hissing at her. She could not see where it was, where she was, or where she was running to. She became more and more afraid. And suddenly, she saw a light streaking across the sky. And though the girl was scared of the darkness, of the night beast, of everything, she was even more bold and curious. She followed the light into a cave. The girl took a deep breath, lifted her chin up to the sky, and walked into the cave. She didn't see a scary night beast. She saw a being made of more pure light and kindness than she'd ever imagined. The being was trying to fix its damaged starship, and when the being saw her, it didn't see a frightened girl. It saw a bold warrior whose bravery shined brighter than anything in the galaxy. The girl approached her new friend. "If you can live out here in the dark," she said, "then there must be a whole universe of strange new worlds just waiting to be explored." "There is," said the being, "but the first step for any voyager is to defeat fear." "How can I tell everybody that they don't need to be afraid?" the girl asked. "You cannot tell them," said the being, "but you can show them." The being gave the girl a gift and flew back to its home, far off in space in its starship. The girl, no longer afraid of the night beast, and guided by her inner light, set out for her own home. The entire village was waiting for her return. "Girl, you have angered the darkness," the village elder scolded. "No," she said defiantly, "I brought us the light." The girl opened the gift. The villagers were amazed to see it blossom into countless points of light in the sky. The girl had brought the stars and the constellations to the first people. Their once dark night was now filled with starlight. The village elder was proud of her. And from then on, because of the girl's bravery, the villagers were never scared of the darkness or the night beast ever again. The girl grew up and became a great explorer and queen. She used the stars and the constellations to navigate far beyond the frontier and discover new lands to farm. She met new friends. She learned, taught, and helped. "It was the light inside that guided her," said Michael. "Exactly," said Michael's dad. "And when she realized that, she knew there was nothing to be afraid of." "Dad," Michael said, "I don't think I need the nightlight anymore." Michael's dad smiled and kissed her forehead. "Good night, my queen," he said, shutting off the lights. As Michael drifted off to sleep, she was no longer afraid of the darkness. So, if you're ever scared, think of the queen who showed her people that fear, like darkness, can be defeated by light, because you too carry the light of thousands of generations of queens and kings inside of you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Of course, we'll have another story to read soon. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.